safety culture?
Yeah, the first cultural transformation that I worked on was in 2015 or 2016. I joined a manufacturing company and I was the first safety advisor in the company, and everybody had their eyes pop out from their socket, like, why do we have a safety advisor? We have been working in the field for a number of years. We'd never had a safety officer, so to speak. And now why do we have a safety advisor? Are we bad? Are we this? Are we that? If we look at the record, or when I looked at the record that they had very serious injuries. People who had to retire early because of the injuries. People were injured in parts that I cannot say publicly because of how bad the environment was. Frontline workers weren't able to speak up. They were always afraid. The management, operation team, whenever somebody said something from the management team, it is set on stone. It's not changing. So the first thing I looked at was there some sort of a safety policy that encourages people, that shows people that the company is committed to their health, safety, well-being, and so on? Yes, there was. The first point, there were 5 points. The first point was about zero harm. We are aiming for zero injuries. And for the other 4 points was about environmental impact, reducing the environmental impact. And that's it. There was no talk about how we are going to consult, engage people, do this, do that, and etc. So that was the first change that we did. I was blessed back then with a general manager who was supportive to safety. Some of the management team were resistant to safety, but because the top of the hierarchy, the top of the pyramid was very supportive, so that was a little bit easier to do. So we did change the policy. We trained our people on the new changes of the policy. Okay? And then after that, I went to the field. I remember going to the field just like it was yesterday, and I was talking to the people on the assembly line. Everybody was looking at me as if I was a ghost. Why is he asking us, how can I help you? Why is he asking us, do you have something wrong that needs to be fixed? Do you have problems in your workplace? Do you have hazards that need to be addressed, and so on and so forth? Everybody was shocked because they were not used to something like that. It was a change that was resisted. At some point, some managers, they were resistant to this change, but within 1.5 years of implementation, we did find about 20 to 23 reduction in serious injuries. We did not have fatalities, but we did have serious injuries. The number of serious injuries was reduced by 20 to 23%, only because there are other factors, but the factor now I'm going to mention is because we started consulting people, we started trusting their decision making, we started giving them trust in order for a change. You are the frontline worker, you have the ability to change the way you do your work. If you think your work is unsafe, please change it. How do you think this is safe? How do you think that this is unsafe? How do you think this is going to be affecting you or affecting the operation? So how can I help you? Changed a lot for us back then.
Mr. Thomas, I believe you wanted to add something?